I know that we only had half the class in school last Monday when we did our first lesson on light. So our topic is light. I'm not sure if we're going to do light all the way through this term, but I'll try and give you as many lessons to do with light as we can. It's tricky because you've got to do them at home. So you're going to need somewhere, a room which you can make really dark to be able to do experiments with this. Here's the start of the lesson, which says, can we see in the dark? Well, you could try that. You could just switch the lights off and see. You know, if there's no light, we can't see anything. And I mean no light at all. Not even a little peek through the window. Here's a little test then to start off with. We've got to turn off the lights. The room's as dark as it can be. We're going to put a few small objects into a bag. Find out if we can see them. And then if we shine a light on them, can we see them? And if you haven't got something to shine on them, think you can use your phone screen or your phone torch or an iPad or a laptop screen just pointed at the bag. Let me show you with a video. So as you can see, I've made the room quite dark. I've got the bag here. I'm going to put just a mug in it, a spoon, just my breakfast stuff really, and a bowl. And you're going to see, have a look and see if you can see it. Then, get yourself a torch. So for example, I'm going to use my phone torch and shine it in, and then have a look if you can see them now. So the things that I put into the bag were a bowl, a mug and a spoon. Well, they're not sources of light. And if you were in the lesson last week, you'd know what a source of light is. It's something that gives off light. So how did we manage to see them? You only see things when there is a light shined onto it and it bounces off to our eyes. So the light that I shone in the bag bounced off from the bowl and the mug, and then I could see them. So that's when we say something is reflected. I want to see what materials are in your house will reflect light and which ones don't reflect light as well. Okay? Let me have a look if I've got some at my house. Well, for example, I've got this inflatable paddling pool thing, but you can see it's reflecting light because you can see the light reflecting off the edges of it. Yeah? So that's Here's a good material I've found, some foil, and that reflects light really well. You can see the light bouncing off it there. I've also found something that doesn't reflect light, which is cardboard. I can't see any light coming back off that. It would be difficult to see that in the dark. And so really for the last part of the lesson, once you've found your materials, send in some pictures of your materials as well that you've found that reflect light. I'd be interested to see if you found different ones to me. So you can also use a mirror to reflect light. So if you have a torch on your phone or just on a screen or something and you get a mirror, try and see if you can get the light to bounce off the mirror and onto the wall. If you change the position of the mirror, can you change the position of the light? Have a go with this. You might not be able to get a picture of it, but just see what happens when you reflect light in different ways.